I think it was really being immersed in a group of people who were actively competing, and that motivated me more to, say like, hey, well, I have a lot of years doing wushu. Why not just try it again? I started competing back in 2005, and then I stopped in 2007. I think at the time my coach was like, let's just do it. And as a kid, you're like thinking like, oh, I'm the best, I'm the greatest. I can do my 540s, my 720s, and then you actually get there and you realize none of that really matters. To be completely honest, like my first time there, I was completely out of place. And going there, coming back with like a 6.0, you're just like, wow, it's a really humbling experience. After that, I competed again in trials in 2007, and I did do better, but not as good as I would have hoped. And then I came back in 2013. I felt extremely nervous. It's been many years since I've competed, so I really thought I was just gonna not make it, probably like mess up horribly, but luckily it worked out. I made the B team that year, and since then, been going at it. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that I was training around people who were also competing, right? Because I think for wushu, you need to have some talent, you have a good coach. But I think what most people struggle with is having that environment. And for me, being with so many friends who are also competing, I think that just, gave me the perfect environment to, get back into the competition scene. And then finally getting to Worlds, I think it was humbling. I wasn't expecting to make the 18, to be honest. I think for me at the time, I think all the pieces kind of fit together, and the competition was as I expected. Extremely high level, a lot of countries fielding like super strong athletes, amazing talent out there. And for me, I think I just went along with the ride. I wasn't really expecting to walk away with a medal or even placing top 8. I think for me, it was just do the best I can, compete against myself. As long as I did better at Worlds than I did at trials, I think I walked away happy. After Worlds, I realized that I needed to be stronger in my movements. Choreography was also kind of a weak point for me. I tend to be a lot flowier when I do wushu. I think it's just the kind of style that I like and have. Recently, I think a lot of the training that I've been doing is heavily focused around building that strength, building stamina, conditioning. I may not move as fast or be as aggressive as young kids, but I think there's a certain maturity in movements. Now I have a better understanding of what wushu means to me, how I want to do my wushu, and that will show itself eventually on stage. Maybe it's going through life, having more experience, being a little older. You start to understand these things a little more, and you're like, no, just balance things out a little bit better.